So I'm once again joined by David Prince, and we just had a session about multi-cloud compliance as code. What would you like to say about?
Yeah, a good session actually on a topic which I think is quite close to a lot of people's agenda for what they want to have in their organizations. So the individuals we had in the session have kind of limited to more kind of significant exposure to compliance as code, particularly in relation to multi-cloud environments, but also just other environments. And so we took the time between us to, I guess, talk about the approaches that we're taking with compliance as code, the benefits that we think are directly attached to using it. So we talked about some of the benefit cases in terms of creating repeatable cyclical processes and reducing overheads in terms of people's time, and how to kind of embed more frequent testing. So we talked about kind of a vast array of benefits, and then started to talk about some of the challenges that we're facing. And actually, that was, I think, possibly one of the most interesting parts of the session we've just run. The general consensus amongst the group was that actually, there's only so much these platforms can do in terms of kind of developing compliance as code, and we've got to be really clear on the limitations of those platforms, and also the need to, whilst creating cyclical, repeatable processes, but the need to spend a lot of time up front to tinker and tailor the manifests to make sure that they align with organizational requirements, because it doesn't just work out the box. So you get the benefits of compliance as code, but you have to reach a point where you want to take that investment to do all the work up front. So there's a level of maturity you need to reach and a level of demand you need to reach before you start to implement compliance as code. So yeah, really, really good session. Actually, it's good to hear the direct insights from the group on their experiences with it.
Thank you. Are there any next steps for this area, you think?
Yeah, I mean, so there was kind of a few questions around, I guess, direct experiences with some of the particular products, particularly HashiCorp Sentinel, and just around kind of in practical terms, what are the limitations of the product? What can it do? What are the challenges? So I think there's some follow-up around just further exploring what some of the more recent capabilities are actually capable of doing in practice. So kind of a step behind the marketing collateral.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.